Now we're recording.
All right, hey, we're down at Timeless Arts Refinishing in Grand Rapids, Michigan, 616-453-8309. You can find us on the World Wide Web at www.timelessartgr.com. Today we're going to be caning a chair. The things you need is the spleen. I've already dug this out. You take the old cane out, you remove it all, you sand it, you prep it. You soak your new cane for about an hour and a half, 2 hours in warm water. That's what I do. I cut it about 1 inch, at least an inch over each side. The tools you need to do this are this little wedge. I had about 8 of them around here for about 3 years, and today I get ready to cane, and I can only find this. The cane's already soaked, so I'm going to hope that I can do this with one wedge. But you really need to have at least 6 of these. So I've cut my little pieces over here to fit in each one, and after I cut them first...
Now that's the spleen, correct?
Yeah, that's the spleen. I lay them over here after I get them fitted so I know where they go. Okay, and I got my cane cut to size, so now we're going to take a little bit of glue to start and get that down in here. Can you see what I'm doing there?
Yep.
Trying to smear some glue in there first.
Mm-hmm.
And the glue is what's holding all that together, so you definitely want to get as much in there all over the place as you possibly can. And glue is cheap. Some people don't use too much glue because they don't like to clean it up. It's a pain in the butt to clean up, but...
And you always use wood glue?
Yeah, wood glue.
Not Gorilla Glue or something?
No, never use Gorilla Glue for anything.
Okay.
Gorilla Glue doesn't even really work, in my opinion. It's just an expanding foam. Okay, now we got a lot of glue up in there pretty good. It looks pretty good so far. I run the stick around here, so I try to smear it up so I'm getting on both sides of these wedges here. And then, you know, wipe this off a little bit. Okay, now that we got that done, we're going to put this piece in here.
That you've already soaked in warm water?
Yep, it's been soaked in warm water, and this is going to be the hard part because I don't know how it's going to work because, like I said, somehow all my wedges disappeared. So but I've got a little idea of what I'm going to try and do here for that. Try and get this started a little bit. And then I'm going to try to put one of these in place. Now, come across. Normally I'd have more of these little wedges and they'd be over there. When I say over there, I mean over there. Holding it down. Once you kind of get it held in place and get it moving like this, back here and I'm going to pound it down good. Once I get this in place, I'm going to put some more glue in there. I'm going to pound my front piece of wood down in there. And that will hold it all down in there good so I can continue on with my work. So I'm taking some more glue here, and I'm getting the glue down in here. Down in here is, I never explained myself very well. Down in here is getting the glue
into the groove.
Into the groove.
And then you're going to put the spleen on top of that?
Yes, and I'm going to start this one right here. Oops. Once you get so much of it down, come on, yellow sticker. There. Now, normally I wouldn't do it quite like that yet. I'd go all the way around the chair, but like I said, I don't have all my my little wedges here. So at this point, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna So how's it looking, Sandy?
It's looking good.
Okay. Once I run that line down there, I kind of like to go all the way down it and just kind of pound it down in it so it's nice and clean and deep.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll move it. Coming over here. Back with some more glue in here. This is actually more glue than what somebody would really need to do it like this. Where's that? And like I said, I got my spleen cut already over here, and I laid them out in the position that they need to be in, so I know just what one goes where.
Where do you get the spleen and the cane?
Well, you can order this stuff from Van Dyke Restorators, or you can go online and find a place that has a caning supply.
Oh.
Myself, I get it here at Woodcrafters in Grand Rapids on 28th Street.
Okay.
That's not the nicest here. Okay, there's that. Okay, we got that one done there. I'm going to get some more glue in here. Now the problem is if you put too much glue in there, like I might be doing, then it kind of makes it to where it gets a little pocket in there and it gets a little harder to get the spleen down in there. So it's really not good. It's really not the best thing to do. It doesn't really... It's good to have glue in there. You want to have more. You want to have plenty of glue in there. You don't want to be shy on your glue. That's what holds it all down together. So. come back here for a quick second. And this one here doesn't look the best, but I can fix it. And of course, you got to be real careful. You don't want to take the knife and cut across your cane by accident. I'm cutting on the opposite side of the cane, but it don't take much to have it slip. Anybody that's used a box cutter like this knows it don't take much to slip. Before I go too much further, I'm going to pull out this little piece back in here that I had started on already. I'll pound the rest of this down. What's that? A little more of this in here. A little more of this means a little more glue. Wipe my finger off a little bit. Put this over here.
Oops.
Well, I see one of the problems with that. That's a little longer now. Still a little long. Put this under it. And of course, a nice sharp knife works real good for this. Sorry.
That's okay. Then do you have to stain that cane and spray it?
Yeah. After the cane dries, it gets stained and varnished, lacquered, polyurethane. However you want to take care of it from that point. Depending on how
And why do you wet it? So that it will shrink when you get it after you put it in there?
You wet it so it stretches. If you don't wet the cane, it's brittle.
Oh.
And it may snap on you if you're trying to put it in there.
Oh.
And then if you are able to get it in there, it won't be as tight. When the cane is wet like this, as it dries, it will stretch.
You mean tighten up?
Yeah, tighten up, yeah. Tighten up because it will just dry and shrink, and then it tightens up.
It looks nice.
Yeah, I'm going to try to pound it down here a little bit. And I like to try to like to try to work it from the center outward. That way it can move any glue.
We're at 15 minutes already. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's all done now. Yep. Okay, well, there you go. That's how you cane a chair. It's going to dry. I'm going to come back and clean some of this up in here. So, that's it. Thank you.